Okay, I'll press record just to see if we can get a few minutes going here. But yeah, I don't know. Every time I test this, it works without issue.
Yeah, I know there's been more issues with Connect lately. Um, this is like the first time this popped up for this user, though, right?
Yeah, it's the first time they've ever reported this. I mean, I know you said it saw it before, but first time I've seen that error.
Okay. Yeah, the person who reached out, I think it was last week regarding this. It was with one specific person, and they had like a bunch of people on the call, and nobody else had issues, but that specific person. And one time, they tried to like test a bunch of different things with like different browsers, different computers, different internet connection, connecting like via their phone as a hotspot. And for that specific person, they just weren't able to get them in. And one of
Hmm.
the times they saw this same exact error, the network disconnected error.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. I'm hoping that's not the case for this user because it wasn't consistent in that they were able to connect with other users, but still not like specifically with that user during that time period.
Right.
So hopefully it's fine for them tomorrow morning when they have it rescheduled for.
Oh, are they just basically waiting on the next session to see if it goes well?
Yeah, I mean, I can. hmm, mm. Do you know if like anything was out of the ordinary that they were doing?
No, I haven't asked them for more information on this one. I figured I probably will by the end of the day just to see. But they really just said, disconnected in the middle of their session. When I went to go check it, it was still live, even though they said they rescheduled it for tomorrow. But curious to see if any media files come through.
Hmm.
And then I had another ticket after I put this in the thread of somebody else saying, is there a problem? Is it down? Waiting to see if they maybe saw the same error because it'd be a bit odd if two people saw it back to back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only thing that I did think was odd was when I clicked the link that you sent me, it like obviously has you input like your name and then
Hmm.
join. And when I didn't input my name, it had my name already populated there, and I just clicked join, and then it sent me to an error page. And
Oh,
then I went back and clicked it again, and then it worked the second time. So I don't know if that's what the second user was seeing or what?
yeah, maybe that. I guess that could be a good clarifying question. Just see kind of when that popped up, if it was as soon as they connected, or if it was in the middle of the call.
Yeah. Um,
I don't know, but the network disconnected message makes me think it was more connection oriented because that I don't know. We haven't really found anything definitive for connect issues yet. At least not that I've seen.
yeah, no, exactly. So, I mean, from this, obviously, it's working, but I mean, obviously, there's like a million different scenarios and different setups that could
Right.
affect it.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Unclean shutdown of connection. I mean, I know. I can't I can't just ask Max directly anymore, so I
I
guess.
know, I know. Yeah, I also wasn't here for that meeting on Wednesday. I looked over the document, but from what I understand, it's pretty much, same for us as tier one, just kind of talk about and support. And then if needed, then move to you guys and you guys kind of decide it from there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can escalate this as, like, a lower tier thing just to see if anything's going on, but, I mean, it's funky if we can't replicate it.
Right.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I think it'll probably be the same answer most of the time is that we just don't have much insight into it.
yeah. I mean, since we haven't given them a response yet, maybe just ask them if they can go through, like, the usual troubleshooting steps that we can provide,
Mhm.
um, regarding, like, making sure their user was not using, like, a mobile. device, and making sure one of the like more supported browsers is being used, like making sure the permissions are both accepted prior to joining the call, like just the
Hmm.
usual stuff that we can give to make sure none of that is playing a part here.
Right.
Um, and if they still say no, then yeah, I would probably escalate it from there.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it'd be probably low priority if anything, but yeah, I don't know. These do just keep popping up randomly. It seems.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm obviously something is going on because we've been getting more of these in the past few months than we had been, but it's just hard to tell what is exactly going on, especially because we don't have much support on like the connect end of what's going on.
Right. Yeah, it's
You
like
know?
working with a black box, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and reach out to them? And you said on the other ticket that popped up, did they give any more information or no?
Theirs was pretty basic. Let me see exactly what they said. That was one I just decided I need more information from because they didn't really include any screenshots or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, just that they set up a new Connect call and it's not working. Wondering if this is related to Cloudflare problems from earlier, which probably not. Um, but yeah, that is all they said. Just that it's not working. So at least the other person gave a screenshot.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't we try to collect more information from both of them? And then if something seems consistent, even if we can't replicate it, I'll go ahead and escalate that as a low tier just so that they can look into it to make sure like this isn't something like on the server end when, like when the files weren't saving, like just to
Yeah,
make
for
sure
sure.
it's not something like that, because that they can look into, but a lot of the other stuff they can't, unfortunately. So, yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I think 7 minutes recording, I'd say is pretty good
Yeah, yeah,
indication
we
it's
should be
working
set.
for us. So, all
Yeah.
right. Well, I appreciate you hopping on.
All right, no problem. Let me know what they say.
All right, we'll do.
All right.
All right, take care.